we on there.
We good?
Come
I'll give everybody a little. Damn, we gonna lie from Nevada too.
on. Bet.
Hopefully nobody tripping.
Power of the internet, man. They can watch it back.
All right, hey. Salami, how about Shimi Shabbat to all the brothers? Salami, how Shamal about Shimi Shabbat to all the sisters? It's the Israelite School of UPK. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Junior Hanna. We teach all blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans the truth according to the Bible.
Right.
What is the truth? The truth is that all blacks, Hispanics descend from the greatest people on the face of the earth. Right? And in 2023, it's important for us to come back to our true heritage and be the greatest people that we were called to be. Right? Let me make sure. Y'all make sure y'all like and share the feed. We got our cookout coming up. October 26th through the 30th. Make sure you follow ISBK Southern Cal for all updates and all things that's needed. Donate to the GoFundMe. What else is there? Shoot, make sure y'all subscribe to any. Make sure you share this truth and subscribe it. Share it to your family and friends so we can help them change their life for the better and follow God in truth and in sincerity.
Right.
Make sure you share this feed, Salaki. Let me just make sure it's good on YouTube real quick. I seen it pop up.
Come on, sir. I'm on there right now.
Okay. All right. If you got any questions, type them in. Feel free. We're going to get to them. We're going to answer them. We're going to, touch on a lot of things. The topic of tonight's class, we're going to touch in a little bit on the power of the tongue. You know what I'm saying? How you got to watch what you say, how to speak to a brother, how to speak to a sister. Right. Obviously, that's important. We're going to touch in on spiritual adultery and physical adultery, right? Brotherhood, we got to talk about the brotherhood. Brotherhood is vital to us as a nation. It's an important building block for the nation. I say it every class because without brotherhood, we have no nation. You see what I'm saying? Without this brotherhood, we have no nation. And we have to establish it righteously. We can't establish it how Minister Farrakhan wants us to establish it. We can't establish it how the Christian church tries to have you establish it. We can't establish it how, what's it called? Islam, or what do they call it out here? The black dude.
The black one.
The Nation of Islam, I said Farrakhan, it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? We can't establish it how the Black Panthers are trying to establish it or want to establish it.
Right.
We have to establish it the right way, the way that the Lord wants it established. And that's through loving and following and keeping his commandments and loving his people. You see what I'm saying? And by us loving his people, we will in turn satisfy the Lord and he'll save us out of this captivity. You see what I'm saying? Let me try to make this a full screen. I'm not good with this. I'll just have to do it like this. Salaki, bear with me. My first precept gonna be in Psalms. Let's get it. Let's get into this precept. Got the brother Alatazar with me. I appreciate you for holding it down with me, man.
It's the work, Adawan.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let's go to Let's go Proverbs 18 and 21. Let's go there first. Because us as brothers and sisters, we got to understand what it's like how to speak to one another. You know what I'm saying? It's very important how you talk to a brother, how you approach your brother, how you approach your sister, how to greet somebody when you walk into a room, how to, why people get mad at us a lot because we be like, well, not necessarily get mad. They wonder why you call a brother sir. You know what I'm saying? Or Adawan, or why you would say, Shalom, Yahweh, greet the brother. Or why do you do those things? And you asking that question really because you don't understand brotherhood. You see what I'm saying? Right. You asking that question because you don't understand, and you need to understand. We greet a brother when we see a brother. We call a brother sir because we're honoring either his rank or his position. You know what I'm saying? That the Lord, the power that he has, that the Lord bestowed on him. You see what I'm saying? Under Commander Junior Hanna, or we just showing respect to that man of who he is and his stature in his world. You see what I'm saying? Khan, sir, Shalom, sir. You know what I'm saying? Or we walking in the room greeting everybody because when we walk in the room, we don't greet nobody. What is that like? You know what I'm saying? you allowing a demon to hop on everybody in the room.
Con on what con?
You just walk to one person and be like, hey, you gonna go say hi to your best friend or the person that you know. When everybody else gonna be like, hey, you just walked in this room and ain't saying nothing to me. What's
Right.
wrong with her or what's wrong with them? You see what I'm saying? Just to cut the demon on people, you bring them. Like brothers, like naturally, us as Black Hispanics and natives, if you got a question, you can ask too. Us as Black Hispanics and natives, if when we see each other in the streets, we look at each other and we mean mug each other. We frown at each other. We don't know. Like you're looking at it and trying to check the temperature. You see what I'm saying? You're like, damn, I don't know if we about to squab or we about to, we about to go up or it's about to go down. But how do you cut that demon? Shalom, brother. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you?
Right.
He made a little head nod, and he know it's good. Everybody knows it's good. You know what I'm saying? He'll be like, you see him? He'll be like, you can put it in the cup. If you see him, he'll be like, man, what's good? And then brother be like, everybody, okay, it's good over here. We good. You know what I'm saying? It ain't tripping, ain't on nothing. But us as Blacks, Hispanics, and Natives, we shouldn't have to walk on eggshells with one another. You see what I'm saying? That's an important thing about us. Feel free to jump in anytime you want to, Alexa. You know what I'm saying? Us as Blacks, Hispanics, and Natives, we shouldn't have to walk on eggshells with one another. We shouldn't have to wonder if he's my enemy or my foe. Like I'm not like what we trying to establish, what we trying to establish through the ISBK is a place where we walk by, and I know this brother is just a solid brother. I know that's my people, and ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about him. He's serving the Lord. We all serving the Lord. That's the beautiful thing. That's the kingdom of heaven. You see what I'm saying? That your kids can run by and be like, oh, that's so and so, and them kids, they good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, get down from there. You can't do that, and then you go on about your business.
Right.
Sis, how you doing? Shalom, brother, how you doing? It ain't no weirdness. It ain't no this gang. I'm over here with this gang. I gotta move like this because, you know what I'm saying? It just causes confusion. You got anything you want to add?
Lies, sir. Honestly, that's what I really want to say is confusion. And the Lord is not the author of confusion. I should not be confused on how to treat you or see you or how you are. Mm-hmm. If you're a brother, if you're a Black Hispanic, I should know that you're never going to harm me. Mm-hmm. You should know that I'm never going to harm you. So we should be able to walk concurrent with one another with the same mind. That's what we have in the One West.
Right.
The same mind. Whatever you think, that's how I'm thinking. Ain't no evil thoughts coming in my mind about my brother. I know this man got my back regardless. Right. And there's no ought between you and I. If there is or not, we're going to handle it right then and there and discuss it and talk about it so it doesn't build up to a bigger demon.
Right.
That is what we learn in One West. That is why everybody should come in the ISUPK. I agree.
Most High in Christ. Let's get the precept real quick.
Sir. The book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
Death and life are in the power of the tongue.
Death and life are in the power of the tongue. How you speak to somebody can cause y'all to fight it out to the death, or how you speak to somebody can build them up.
Right.
Go ahead, keep going.
And they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof.
And they that love it gonna eat the fruit thereof. If you love life, you can find life. It's in the power of the tongue. Speak to a brother nice. Speak to a sister nice. Learn to compliment somebody. Stop being such a goddamn hater because you don't got it, because you a covetous bastard and you don't got it. Stop being such a hater. Learn to compliment somebody. Be nice. I know we come from rough environments, and our environments have us rough, and brothers talk rough, sometimes, sisters can talk rough too, but learn to be kind. Just learn that. Learn how to speak to somebody about, hey, brother, that garment fly. You look nice today. Brother, you got a beautiful family. You know what I'm saying? Give life to one another. Speak life into people. Hey, brother, I see what you're doing. You're doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? You teaching them classes. You hold down that Sabbath service. I see you. Brother's holding it down consistently. Right. Speak life into a brother. Let him keep his motor going and keep doing the work. You know what I'm saying? It's like tell her sister she look beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Right. She hearing it. She get told all throughout the medias and they beautify Edomite women. She gets made felt like she's ugly by her hair and the way she's dressing and she wants to put on a persona of her culture. You can't wear your braids to work and stuff like that. Right. Make her feel beautiful.
Right.
That's your wife. Big her up. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, man. Like, and that goes into what we brought out about how you're greeting people when you walk into a room. You'll have people wanting to harm you because oh, he ain't say what's up to me, or he ain't, you have demons hopping on people. And to cut the demons, to give them a little bit of life, you speak calmly to one another, right?
Come on, sir.
If you got anything you want to add, go ahead.
Nah, sir, I'm wild.
All right. Colossians 4:6, Bubba Kashab. Get these precepts you want to write down, have them in your mind, have them in your repertoire of what you teach, because or just read them every day, just learn them so you can constantly remind yourself. Scriptures tell us to meditate on the law day and night, right? Meditate on these Bible day and night. That don't mean you got to read it 24/7, but that means keep it in your mind, because you keep it on your mind, it's going to prevent you from doing what you ain't thinking that you're doing. You see what I'm saying? But if you're thinking on the law, you're going to follow the law.
Right.
Like, oh, dang. I didn't know that had gelatin in it, because you wasn't being mindful. You wasn't meditating on the law. If you meditate on that law, you're like, oh, let me check and see if this has pork in it. Let me double check. I know I had it before, but let me just double check real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I can be sure. I can have a sound mind. You know what? I'm feeling kind of like, I'm feeling real unsisterly. I'm feeling real unbrotherly. Let me just read me some brotherhood precepts real quick. Let me cut that demon off of me. This is the things you want to do to meditate on the law. You see what I'm saying?
Sir.
So you want to write that one down just in case you missed it. That was Proverbs 18 and 21. Salakia. Excuse me. And we're going to Colossians 4:6. Go ahead, read it when you got it.
The book of Colossians, chapter 4, verse 6. Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man.
This is a perfect precept. This is a precept for the young men watching the class. It's a precept for the troopers, and even a precept for myself. You know what I'm saying? And the sisters, you gotta let your words be seasoned.
Right.
How you speak and how you act. You are now in the Israelite school of UPK. And if you're not in the Israelite school, you're trying to be in the school, you have to conduct yourself in a manner that is not representation of yourself. As a sister, you are a representation of your husband. You see what I'm saying? So when we see you talking out of your side of your neck on Facebook, we like, dang, that sister tripping. Whose wife is that? You see what I'm saying? And we go look at the brother and be like, damn, brother. Like, we feel for the brother, because it's like, and we get at the brother like, man, you good? Everything good? Why your rib is like, you don't want to bring that shame on him. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes it's better to just not open your mouth. Sometimes it's better just to let your words be seasoned with salt. Learn to listen more than you talk. Look, the more you learn to listen, is the better you'll learn how to talk. You see what I'm saying? You'll learn, okay, I would have said this, but I ain't gonna say that now. And then you'll know when to input your 2 cents, so to speak, or input your words, something to say. Right. Sometimes I would want to say something. We've been around all the brothers. A lot of y'all know I be want to say something. I sit and I'm like, let me just chill for a second. And then the captain or somebody else will end up saying what I was gonna say, but they'll say it better than I said it.
Every time.
And I would have probably said it and sounded real young. You know what I'm saying? I would have said it probably just, it wouldn't have been as seasoned as a 13,000 saying it, because they know how to articulate it better. They've been around a while. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, okay, I'm happy that I listened more than I spoke. You see what I'm saying? And now I know how to say it better than how I would have said it. You see what I'm saying? So, and it's always like, I know brothers coming here, they got the zeal, they want to, they want to say everything, they want to prove themselves. But this is a time for you to shut your mouth and learn. I say that in the most respectful and manly way. Right. It's a time for you, and I'm saying that through experience. It's a time for you to shut your mouth and learn. Sisters, you don't know how to be around people. You be kind, you be generous, be a kind person, but learn to shut your mouth and learn too. You see what I'm saying? Listen to your husband. Listen, if you don't got a husband, listen to the man above you. Listen to the sisters that have been in here and seasoned, you know what I'm saying? Right. And they know a little something. And just learn how to watch your mouth. Learn how to not say something, because sometimes people say things and they think they mean it in a nice way, they mean it in a kind way, but it don't come off like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It don't come off like that. And the reason why it didn't come off how you meant it, because your words weren't seasoned. You know what I'm saying? You're not seasoned. Like, we coming from you want to learn to be seasoned because we're coming from a place where we don't know how to speak to one another. That's why we're killing one another. We don't know how to act around one another. We don't know, like, a lot of black and Hispanics never been in a group like this. You know what I'm saying? They never been in a scenarios that we put in. You never been in a high holy day where everybody wearing dresses and foods being brought out and everybody's being kind and talking and speaking in Hebrew and we saying prayers. Never been like that. You used to family islands, everybody smoking weed and bumping, this and that, a third, and it can go down any minute. And they about to fight. Our auntie and the other auntie about to start fighting in about 10 seconds, which is going to start the whole chaos effect. The dudes going to start fighting and all that. We used to that. Talking to your family, telling them to shut the F up and this is that and the third. Like, you used to talk in a rough way. We have to learn to talk in the right way and learn when to input our word. I mean, when to input what we need to say or what we want to say. Right. Like, you get in an argument with your husband. Sometimes you just need to shut up and just take that checking, take that yelling at, take that on the chin, because you're going to say something unseasoned. You see what I'm saying? You're going to say something that's out of line, that took it too far because you don't like the way he's speaking to you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Learn just to, okay. I want to call him all these different names. I want to go there with him too. I want to do all this, but let me just shut my mouth because I really want him to understand what I'm saying. And maybe the things did get taken out of proportion. Let me shut my mouth and try to address them in a different light. See what I'm saying? That's being seasoned. That's letting your words be seasoned. Read the precept one more time.
Because, sir, the book of Colossians, chapter 4, verse 6. Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt.
Right.
Ye may know how ye ought to answer every man.
Yeah, listening is a part of learning how to answer everybody. If you don't know how to answer somebody, if you don't know what they're saying, and you don't know how to articulate your words, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
All right, don't get it wrong. I'm a brother that speaks rough. You know what I'm saying? I speak masculine, so to speak. Right. I don't talk all nice, but I do know when to be professional. I do know how to articulate my words and be kind to another person, and when to input and not say nothing at all. You see what I'm saying? What the brother said? Man, sir. Okay, that the young man, if I 2 Timothy, that's more so of a different topic. That's more so being ready to teach. You see what I'm saying? That's more so preach the word, be in instant in season or out of season. That's more so being ready to teach. Whether you're ready or not, that's more so on that. You see what I'm saying? The second one, Ecclesiasticus, is more so on topic 5 and 12, right? Yeah. That's a good one. You see what I'm saying? That's more so what you want to add to this breakdown. All right. Where we at?
If I may, sir. Especially the topic that you brought out with a woman and the way she speaks to her husband. It can also be said for a husband who speaks to his wife. Right. You can't speak to her the same way. You can't talk to me the same way you talk to your wife. Right. The way you check me, you probably can't check her that same way. Women are delicate. They're delicate emotional beings. And that's a good thing for them. They have to have that thing because we don't have that. You can't run off at the mouth and call her all types of names. I can take it. I'm a man. Those are things that I can take. I can take a check. I'm a man. I can wear that. I can wear that jacket. I can wear that hat. You can't go around your wife and speak that same way. You may have to be smooth, be smoother with your words, be kinder with your words, but you're still checking her. You might want to tell her, hey, don't do that crap again, or she should do something better, but it's a way that you can say it without being offensive. You should, that goes to anything. You shouldn't be offensive in your speech. Right. Times call for that, especially with a brother, especially brothers with rank and order and how we want the school to be set up. But children and women, there's a certain way you should speak to them. People in public that's not in the ISUPK, there's a certain way you should speak to them. They don't know what we're really about. They don't understand it. The way when we go out in public, you have to speak to people as if you're the kindest person in the room. Why? Because you are the kindest person in the room. Right. But you have the most authority in the room as well.
Right.
They will understand that. They will know that you're a man of understanding, a woman of understanding by your speech. I digress, sir.
That's an excellent point. And you brought out a point that's real heavy that I want to touch on as well about being around people in the world. Like, there's a way you get familiar with brothers, and you get certain brothers they get closer than a friend. I mean, it's like certain friends get closer than brothers. That's scripture, right?
Right.
And y'all become real close and y'all talk. But when you're around, you gotta know when you're around people that's not in the truth, that don't really understand y'all relationship, don't really know nothing, you gotta watch how you speak around them. You see what I'm saying? Because they don't know. They think that now then they come up and they think that, hey, I can talk like how they was talking.
Right.
He called him he called him a B word.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Not to say that should go on, but I'm saying like that's just an example. He called him that. So now what? I think I can come around and I can call other people that. When it's like, no. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that. That's why the two brothers that are doing that shouldn't do that. And the second reason is that they should learn to be seasoned, and that you shouldn't talk like that in front of people. You see what I'm saying? If I could, that's all. Hold on, let me find me another precept that I want on this topic, and I'm probably gonna jump into 30 more minutes. I'm probably gonna jump into spiritual adultery and physical adultery. Right? Started the class late, so lucky y'all. We're gonna try to get to it. Let me see.
I had a precept as well, sir.
Go ahead, pull it. I got it.
Sir. It's right here. If I may, the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 23.
Mm-hmm.
Whoso keepeth his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from troubles.
Break it down. Go ahead.
Your mouth will get you. It's a scripture that says it's a little member, but it gets you into most trouble.
Right.
Your mouth, you should check yourself. Your mouth will get you in trouble. It will get you out of trouble. Right. Your mouth can get you a ticket, get you out of a ticket. Your mouth can get you a deal on a TV, on a game, or whatever, or it can make somebody hike the prices up. Your mouth can get you murdered and beat up outside in the street, or your mouth could gain you a brother.
Right.
Your mouth could gain you a wife. A lot of brothers can't get women because their mouth get them in trouble with women. Right. A lot of brothers can't get friends because your mouth gets you in trouble with other men.
Right.
You should learn how to teach yourself, train yourself, like we just wrote out in Colossians 4:6. Your mouth should be full of grace. It should be full of wisdom. It should be full of seasoned with salt. You should know how to speak to one another. The way you speak to somebody, honestly, and brothers in the school should know this too. The way you speak to a brother in the school, especially a young brother, that can force a brother to leave. Your mouth, your tongue should be held to a higher standard than the way you've held it before. Be quiet. Notice a brother. Learn how. You can't talk to every brother the same. That brother might not be as seasoned in the truth and as kind and as brotherly and as merciful as other brothers. So you might say something to a brother, and this brother might pop you in the mouth. And he's in the wrong, 100% in the wrong, but you brought that on yourself, and you're 100% in the wrong too. I'll read that again. The book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 23. Whoso keepeth his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from troubles.
Right.
Be quiet. Sometimes I know it's hard, man. I've had it happen to me a few times in the past. People just going off at the mouth, but I know I'm just gonna let you talk, because if I go back and forth with you, we know where it's going. It's up. Right. With a man and with a woman, just keep your mouth closed sometimes. Keep it shut, and it will keep you away. It's been instances I've been in a club, a nightclub or a bar, and somebody's popping off. I don't say anything. Guess what? This person gets escorted out the bar, and they have to be outside. I'm still in the bar having a great time.
Right.
And we drink.
Right.
Those things like that, though, that's only learned through being around seasoned brothers. When you watch them go through things and watch how they communicate and coming through class. Only a class like this, only the school of Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge can teach you how to hold your tongue.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we do in school. Not only do we teach you to keep the laws, we teach you how to be a better person.
Mm-hmm.
You follow the Lord, He'll teach you how to be a better person, how you will have no troubles in your life.
Right.
How your wife and your children will be great.
Right.
How your brothers will be great. You man, come on, man. So I can start digress, man.
Give me James 2:5. James 2:5. That's what you were just talking about right here. Yeah, like the brother said, like you come around and see like a lot of us have that. This is not another issue in the Black, Hispanic, and Native American community. We be too prideful. You see what I'm saying? Right. And prideful, scriptures talk about how pride before a downfall is pride. I'm paraphrasing. Right. You see what I'm saying? Some of y'all be too prideful. You know, pride in certain situations is excellent. It's what you should have pride in certain situations. But sometimes you like how the brother said, he in the bar, somebody popping off at the mouth, and now you want to be too prideful. You like, man, sometimes it's just like, if you a brother that you know you capable of handling your business, you don't gotta prove yourself to nobody. You see what I'm saying? We don't gotta prove ourselves to you. You think you gonna talk to us? Go ahead, talk. We used to talking. People come up to us at camp 24/7, talk about what they gonna do and all this type of stuff. We used to be talking. Now you put your hands on us, my pride gonna kick in. I'm prideful in that. You see what I'm saying? But you talking out the mouth. Yeah, you ain't touching me. You ain't hurting my pride.
Right.
You ain't hurting me. You ain't bothering me. You see what I'm saying? I've seen greater men than me do that. Handle situations in a more seasoned way. And some of them gain the brother. Some of them, like you said, the Lord with us and the security guard come and handle our issue for us. You see what I'm saying? So get that for me. Just a little member.
What was it that's like?
James 2:5. Let me make sure that's the right one.
Lie.
It's not the little member. James 3:5.
Come on, sir. The book of James, chapter 3, verse 5. Mm-hmm. Even so, the tongue is a little member, and boasts of great things. Mm-hmm. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth.
Mm-hmm. Like the tongue can just start, it can turn something into a big matter. It starts a little fire. That little fire turns into a big fire. You see what I'm saying? And it all started from just a little words. Just them little words. It all started from not saying shalom, Lord in Christ. It all started from, not learning to shut your mouth, not even letting that little member kindle the fire. You see what I'm saying? It all started from just the small things. And the small things is your speech. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
If I may, you think about it. You can't unhear what you just heard. Like if somebody call you out your name, it's like, why would you do that? Because now, as a man, as a woman, as an adult, you just can't go around here being disrespected. People, when you think about brothers in prison, I'm starting to get into the prison program as well. Right. When I start to really dwell into brothers in prison and how it's a different world, what slides out here is not going to slide in there. Somebody call you out your name, you have to get on that right then and there because everybody else will do it to you. Because everybody else will think you're a punk. When you out in the world, you can't, like you said, your pride is just not going to let that slide. Someone calls you out your name, someone disrespects you. You find out somebody talking about you behind your back. Don't be that person that someone finds out you talking about them behind their back. Don't be the person that calls someone out their name. Don't be that person. Right. Hold your tongue. Don't let that small problem that you have that could have been put out with words of encouragement and words of kindness. Don't let that small fire blow into a big fire and now you burning the house down because we won't accept that in here. You'll get kicked out of here before you do that. I can promise you that.
Yeah. Situations, look, there's so many protocols and situations in place where we're like, brother, if you're not coming in here, I said this last week, if you're not coming in here with a sincere spirit to want to learn and be a true brother or sister, you're going to get weeded out. It's gonna happen. I'm trying to tell you. I done seen plenty of brothers go. You see what I'm saying? It's like you're going to get weeded out. And so it's like, come in here and sincerely learn something. Like, learn something. Is that hard? It's not hard to learn something.
Right.
It's not hard to shut your mouth. It's not hard to do. You see what I'm saying? It's really not. But it's something that you have to learn to do. Because the power of your tongue can gain a brother, hurt a brother, or start an argument, or start a fire, just to stay on top of the precept. So come in here and learn how to use that power of your tongue in the right way. You see what I'm saying? With that, we're going to move on to the next topic, right?
Sir.
I'm going to touch on adultery. Give me Jeremiah 3:1. Let's start there.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 3, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
They say, if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again?
Mm-hmm.
Shall not that land be greatly polluted?
Mm-hmm.
But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers.
Okay, hold it right there. Okay, so they say if a man, so read it from the top again, Salaki.
Sir. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 3, verse 1. Mm-hmm. They say, if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again?
So he returned to her again. So if a woman leave her husband and go have sex with another man, shall she return unto him again? That's the question, right?
Come on, sir.
Keep going.
Shall not that land be greatly polluted?
Is not that land greatly polluted? See, now look. The cold part about this is, like, most women probably don't understand it. But actually, I ain't going to say most women don't. Women know.
They know.
You know. You know if you go open your legs to another man while you with a man, you know that's going to bother and hurt that man. See what I'm saying? You know, that's why women do it. Because most of the time, the man did something and she upset about it, and it makes him upset. And you as a brother, you know the feeling, that how it feels to have another man, just the thought of another man taking what's yours,
right,
and doing what you do to it. You see what I'm saying? It makes you feel that utter disgust in your feeling, in your stomach. It makes you feel nasty. It makes you feel angry. It makes you feel a multitude of emotions, right? Now, let's just keep reading the precept. Go ahead.
They say if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? Mm-hmm. But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers.
Mm-hmm.
Yet return again to me, saith the Lord.
Yet return again to me, saith the Lord. But you, us as Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, look, I'm going to tell you this straight up and down. This grace, this mercy, this opportunity that you have in this truth, you better not take it for granted. Because that feeling of disloyalty, that feeling of disgust, that feeling of betrayal that you will feel from a woman doing that to you is how the Lord feels.
Come on.
It's how the Lord feels when you go and walk into that Christian church, when you celebrate that Christmas, when you celebrate them birthdays, when you honor the white man, Salakia, when you honor the oppressors in their days, when you go and praise into a Caesar Borgia and a Pope and being a Muslim. This is how the Lord feels. He feels just how you would feel if somebody laid up with your main woman. What they say down south? Your old lady.
Your old lady.
We all know the old lady. Most people don't know on the West Coast. Old lady is a different term than my woman. That's like old lady's like your bottom one. Yeah.
This my woman. Like,
yeah, that's
I love her to death.
Right. So you know how that feel.
Right.
That how you would feel with that, correlate that to the Lord. And you all them years you was in the Christian church.
Come on.
How the Lord felt like, dang. But you know, like how like is that land not greatly polluted? But guess what the Lord is? The Lord's merciful. The Lord's merciful. You deserve death. Don't take like you deserve death.
Right.
Every day that you're alive. Think like that. You deserve death every day that you're alive. That should humble you. You see what I'm saying? That should humble you in a way and make you more so love this truth.
Right.
And the opportunity that you have now. You see what I'm saying? It should make you like, damn. Because like I said last week, a lot of people don't get this opportunity.
Right. Come.
They die before they get this opportunity.
Come.
You see what I'm saying? A lot of people don't get this opportunity. The Lord didn't open their eyes to see.
Right.
He didn't choose to have mercy on them.
Right.
Be thankful that the Lord chose. He's seen something worthwhile in you to have mercy on you. So don't squander this opportunity by playing the harlot to the Lord like you already been doing for how many every years you've been walking this earth.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Don't squander this opportunity and spit on what Christ did for you. Christ made this way for you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Christ made this way for you. He prepared this place for us. When he says, I go out to prepare a place for you, this is what he was talking about.
Right.
Another opportunity to serve the Lord, to get your mansion. You see what I'm saying? This is what Christ was preparing the place for us. But spiritually, you want to play the harlot?
Come on.
You see what I'm saying? Correlate that feeling, that thought in your mind of somebody bending your woman over and breaking her in to how the Lord feels you serving another God.
Right.
You talk about Christmas is for the kids. To hell with Christmas for the kids.
Right.
When our power is feeling some type of way of us setting up a tree. You see what I'm saying? To hell with them birthdays for the kids. When our power is feeling some type of way of us doing it. See, you as a man, you got to be able to teach this in your household. And you as a sister got to be able to understand that your man is trying to help you. And you got to help him help you. See what I'm saying? It's a system. Don't put that on him and fight with him and give him lip about a Christmas tree when he's trying to serve the Lord.
Right.
You know what the Lord going to do? The Lord going to remove you. You're going to be that whore. And he's going to keep serving the Lord.
Right.
Or if it's vice versa, and the sister in the truth, and the brother trying to keep doing these things, guess what, brother? The Lord going to remove you. And
that's like if I may.
Go ahead.
Yeah, after he remove you, he'll just add somebody else there.
Add somebody else there.
A more righteous person, a better person than you. That people don't understand that. The Lord has no time for your excuses. That's our mantra in here. No cowards, no excuses. The Lord has no time for your excuses on why you don't want to celebrate. What we got coming up? Feast of, is it what it is? Lord blowing trumpets.
Trumpets, slocking.
The Lord has no time for your excuses on not celebrating the memorial blowing the trumpets. He has no time for your excuses to not celebrate the Feast of Dedication. But you always have an excuse. And that's why you're not fit. You're not fit to enter the kingdom. You're not fit to be to have a crown put on your head. You're not fit to be a princess. You're not fit to live in one of those mansions that the Lord has carved out for us. You're not fit to go to New Jerusalem. You're not fit to have a great and wonderful life. You're not fit for it. You're not fit for it. Why? Because you have an excuse. You want to go play the harlot.
Right.
And you will get treated like a whore. Whores do not get treated well.
They don't.
I'm telling you personal experience. Whores do not get treated well. A brother does not give a damn about a whore. The Lord would not give a damn about you.
Right.
He's trying to change you. He's trying to turn you from a whore into a housewife. He's trying to turn you into a kept woman.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to be out in the streets? Do you looking for a man? Think about that, sisters. As much as we get on brothers, sisters, do you really want to be out there in the streets searching for a man that can guide you? Searching for a man that's better than you? Searching for a man that you see something in him, to see the potential in him, the ambition in him? You want to keep looking for a man like that and going through man after man after man after man. That's what we have been doing. Going through religion after religion after religion after religion. searching for something that's equal to the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
You're never going to find it. Mm-hmm. Every religion you find yourself in is beneath you. It's beneath. It's man-made. Man-made religion cannot compete with what the Lord has already ordained on this earth.
Right.
Learn the truth. Learn the truth. Come serve the Lord. Come get in this school. Come get in classes. That's why we have classes every day. So you don't have an opportunity to go play the harlot. You've been playing the harlot your whole life. Be a kept woman.
Right.
Be a kept brother. Come back to the Lord. He's not going to allow you to keep doing it over and over and over. He sent his son to die for you. And you spit on his grave every time you have a Christmas tree in your house. Every time you celebrate birthdays. Every time you celebrate Thanksgiving. You spitting on his grave. And one day, the Lord is going to remember that. And he's going to spit on you. I digress.
Most high in Christ. and look, it says that in Hosea, the book of Hosea chapter 4, verse 6, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge.
Right.
And since thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject you.
Come, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like, by us, you don't realize, and look, I'm just going to speak to the people in the world unknowingly, right? And I say this with all sincerity. Because some people going to watch this class, and it might be their first class they watch, right?
Right.
And we brought this precept out. Drop to verse 14 for me. We bring this precept out because we're trying to correlate. The Lord's bringing through his prophet Jeremiah, through the priest right now, to show you that the feeling that you would have, the feeling of wrong that you would know, okay, I'm going to cheat on my man. That feeling of wrong, and some women feel guilty from doing that.
Right.
The feeling that you would have of that, and the man as the man, the feeling that you have of knowing your woman is getting having sexual intercourse with somebody else, those two feelings is the same feeling the Lord has.
Come on.
When you go serve other gods.
Right.
And you're not realizing you serving these other gods, you're just thinking you're just trying to find something that's fitting to what your flesh wants you to do or what's correlating, what's right for you. When you should not do that. Right? You should not try to find something that's fitting for you. That's why you jump from church to church. Oh, this church ain't right for me. This church ain't right for me. Because it's not saying what you want to hear.
Right.
Right? Hold on. Hold that precept. Give me Ecclesiastes 12 and 12.
Oh, sorry.
Right? Because you jump from church to church because it's not showing you what you want to hear. When you should do what the Lord wants you to do. Right? You're not realizing what's your duty in life.
Right.
That's why you think that you can just go wherever you want to go and do whatever you want to do.
Right.
You think that these Christian churches don't care about you. They don't care. They're not good shepherds over your life. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if they were, they wouldn't be promoting homosexuality and having the Black, Hispanic, and Native Slovakia. They wouldn't be promoting an alternative lifestyle and having a Black, Hispanic, and Native community have AIDS running rampant.
Right.
Like, do they care that they're promoting free will, but do they not care that you're going to get AIDS and all these other venereal diseases?
Come on.
They don't care about your health then if they're going to promote that.
Right.
You do not care that you're getting gout, diabetes, and all these different diseases from eating these unlawful foods. Do you not care about? Obviously, that they're promoting that you can do it, that they're promoting that you can sin and all is forgiven. They don't care for your life.
Right.
We in the ISUBK care for your life. We respect you enough to tell you right or wrong. You see what I'm saying? When out there in the world, you're not getting that respect.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, read Ecclesiastes.
Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 12. Mm-hmm. And further, by these, my son, be at lunch.
13, Slakia.
Come on, sir. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Let's hear the conclusion of all these churches you've been through, all these astrological signs you think you are, and your the numerologic number, whatever the hell it is.
Come on, sir.
Let's hear about your, I got told this by the palm reader that my luck will change. That's why I'm going to Vegas. But I'm really a Christian, but I'm going to palm readers. You know what I'm saying? I learned that we was the Moors. Come on, brother.
Come on.
Let's hear the conclusion of all them religions. of all the matters, of all the things of the world. Right? Go ahead.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Mm-hmm.
Fear God.
Fear the Lord.
And keep his commandments.
And keep his commandments. It's that simple. It's really that simple. Keep going.
For this is the whole duty of man.
This is your life. This should be your life. It's to fear God and keep his commandments. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. 1 John 5:3, his commandments are not grievous. It's not hard to do. So while you jumping from religion to religion,
right,
what you really need to do is come in here and learn how to serve the Lord in truth and sincerity, right, and serve him. Fight the demon off you. The demon's on you. You I guess that might be news to people. Right. The demon's on you.
Right.
Oh, I don't agree with that multiple wives stuff. It's in the Bible. The demon's on you.
Right.
That man's God-given right. See what I'm saying? There's certain things that you might not agree with. Damn, I gotta give up this. I gotta give up. Yes, you do. The demon's on you. You should feel uncomfortable that demon is on you.
Right.
And you should want to fight it off of you. Get it off of you. And how do you get that demon off you that wants to keep you from sinning, keep you sinning? You got to do the opposite. You got to surround yourself by people that are doing the opposite.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And you got to call them. And you got to ask them, how did you fight this battle? How did you get it off you? Hey, right, bro, I just thought of it no more. You know? Or right, I just occupied my time doing the work 24/7 till I just didn't think about it no more.
Come on, sir.
You see what I'm saying? These come on, right? Now go back to Jeremiah, Bubba Kashab.
Come on, sir. 14?
Mm-hmm.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 3, verse 14. Turn, O backsliding children.
Right. This is why the Lord is so offended. Right? This is the one that says Mary.
Come on, sir.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, this is why the Lord feels the way he felt in verse 1. Go ahead.
Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you.
The Lord looks at you as his wife, Yasha Allah, the sons of God or princes of the power. He looks at you as his wife.
Right. You
daughters of Israel, you princesses of the power. He looks at you as something special to him.
Right.
Something honorable to him. Give me Deuteronomy. You know what I want. Give me Deuteronomy real quick. For this, I feel like I got some beginners in here, some people that just, might be new to class. I'm going to show you some meat scriptures that you should hold fast to yourself. You see what I'm saying? Keep these in your mind. Dang, I'm special unto the Lord. Dang, I'm like this. Like, you got to know this. The Lord looks at you as he's married to you. You're special to him. Go ahead. I'm going to show you
Deuteronomy. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. You are a set apart people. You are people that are different in the eyes of the Lord. Go ahead.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
The Lord said, I chose you to be a special people unto me. Now you can drop that, go back to, give me that. Keep going.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Now, you know that. If you now knowing that, you're going to keep disrespecting the Lord when he look at you in such a great way?
Come on.
You see what I'm saying? Knowing that, hearing that, you're going to keep disrespecting the Lord, knowing how he looks at you. Looks at you as his wife. He looks at you like he's special. What is a wife to a man? Something special,
right?
Something cherishable, something honorable. The Lord's trying to tell you, you're something honorable to me. You're something special to me. Then what does a man do for his wife? Protects her, take care of her, leads her, guides her, everything. You see what I'm saying? That's what the Lord's trying to tell you. That's what I am to you. I'm that father figure. I'm that protection. I'm everything you need right here. That's why I get so upset with you. When you do other things, when you serve other gods. Just how you would get upset with that woman that committed adultery against her.
Right.
Against you, Salakia. You know what I'm saying? Drop that. We're running slow on time. Let me see. Where do I want to go from here? Let me get this Daniel 9 and 8 real quick.
Go ahead, sir.
Because a lot of people wonder, like the Lord is, when you doing these things and you backsliding against the Lord and you sinning against the Lord, you think that, and you wonder, why are we in this condition? It's because you're not serving him. We're not serving the Lord God in the right way. We're not serving him in a good way, the way that we should serve him. So he's punishing us. And it's not like you tend to think that the Lord thinks how you think. Scriptures say his ways are not our ways. His thoughts aren't our thoughts. You see what I'm saying? The Lord is, he created you, he destroyed you, he killed you. Right. It's that simple. It ain't no, ifs, ands, and betweens, or, he's going to punish you. He's going to judge you greatly. I mean, he's merciful. He could have mercy on you, give you a little time to get it right. But why play with that when you know the power of the Lord? You see what I'm saying?
Come on.
So if you wondering why we suffering in these conditions, we suffering in these ghettos, we second-class citizens everywhere we go, right. Third, fourth class, actually, everywhere we go, it's because we choosing not to follow the ways of the Lord.
That's it.
We choosing not to honor the Lord, right? We choose to be confused and confounded with our oppressors. See what I'm saying? And loving them, right? Instead of loving our God. Go ahead, read that precept.
The book of Daniel, chapter 9, verse 8. O Lord, to us belongeth confusion of face. Mm-hmm. To our kings, to our princes, and to our fathers, because we have sinned against thee.
Man, to us belongs confusion of face. We confused. We walk around here, don't know who we are, don't know what to do, don't know how to live, don't know what the hell is going on. We wondering. One day we just grow up and we're like, dang, where the hell my dad at? You know what I'm saying? We don't know. We don't know why are we in this condition.
Right.
Where's our history, our heritage? Where is that at? We walk around confused because why? Read the precept again.
The book of Daniel, chapter 9, verse 8. Mm-hmm. O Lord, to us belongeth confusion of face.
Right.
To our kings, to our princes, and to our fathers, mm-hmm. because we have sinned against thee.
Because what?
Because we have sinned against thee.
That's why you suffering.
Come on.
That's why we not above all people like we should be.
Right.
Because we sin against the Lord. And we continue to sin against the Lord. See what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 9. To the Lord our God.
Hold on. If I could, just real quick. Just to let y'all know, the wages of sin is death.
Come on.
That's in the Bible as well. The wages of sin, the price for your sin is death. Okay, go ahead, keep going.
The book of Daniel, chapter 9, verse 9. To the Lord our God mm-hmm. belong mercies and forgivenesses, mm-hmm. though we have rebelled against him.
Hey, and he's such a loving and merciful power. To him belong mercies and forgivenesses. But what do you got to do to earn that mercy and forgiveness? What do you got to do? Start doing right.
That's it.
That's all it is. You just got to start doing right.
Right.
You want to say something?
It's not grievous. Mm-hmm. You wonder why your life is so messed up. Yeah, the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. And right. Yes, he set up these conditions that we are under. Mm-hmm. But you get to a point where you grow up and become an adult. Mm-hmm. And that day, the day you become an adult and understand what life is about, or try to figure out what life is about, you can make those decisions on how to be a morally correct person mm-hmm. who serves the Lord or who serves America. Mm-hmm. You can choose if you want the Lord to be your father, or you can choose if you want Joe Biden to be your father. Mm. Who do you want to be your father? Who do you want to protect you? Who do you want to give you mercy? Who do you want to give you forgiveness? Who do you want to give you loving kindness? America or the Lord? The Lord gives you free will to choose. Mm-hmm. You decide. You figure out why you're confused. In ISUPK, we're not confused.
Right.
We will not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. That's Isaiah 45:17.
Right.
We will not be ashamed nor confounded. We're not confused about anything. We know Jesus the Christ is a black man. We know he died for the children of Israel. We know the Lord set us above and on high above all people on the face of the earth. We know that we are holy people. We know that this book is not only a history book, a collection of records of Israelites. We also know it's a book of motivation. We also know it's a book of life. We also know this is what sets us apart from everyone else. This is our covenant of salt. You choose life or you choose death. You choose to love the Lord or you choose to love America. You choose to follow the high holy days that we have, that the Lord has set up, or you choose to follow the holidays of the oppressor. You choose. The Lord is not going to give you, he's not going to keep giving you mercy and grace when you keep choosing wrong. Eventually, he got to wipe his hands with you.
Right.
You choose. I keep saying it. I want you to understand it. You are in that dope. You know why you can't keep no man? Because you keep opening your legs to every man. You know why you can't keep no woman? Because you're a disgusting bastard. Or you are a sexual deviant. And no woman should ever be with you. You know why? You know why you always ain't got nothing? Because you make poor decisions.
Right.
Us brothers in the school, us sisters in the school, we were once people who made our own decisions. And guess what? We realized every decision that we made was the wrong decision. It was a poor decision.
Right.
And then we came into the school, and guess what? I like what his sister said. Get in line or get left behind. We got in this school and got in line. I don't have to think. I literally don't have to think anymore. I get told what to do. Right. And when I'm not getting told what to do, I read what to do.
Right.
Yeah, you choose. I digress.
Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. That's a heavy point. You see what I'm saying? Because the Lord gave us everything we need. Christ came and showed us in the flesh everything he needed. Christ equipped us with everything we needed before he left. And then died for you.
Come on.
You see what I'm saying? Gave you everything you needed to live and said some of y'all still just ain't gonna get it. And then died for you still. You see what I'm saying? That's hey, I'm not gonna I'm gonna get in line.
Get in the line.
I'm getting in line. You see what I'm saying? Right. Keep going on the precept though, Bubba Kashaw.
The book of Daniel, chapter 9, verse 10. Salaki, man, I start at 9 again.
Go ahead.
To the Lord our God belong mercies and forgivenesses, though we have rebelled against him. Neither have we obeyed the voice of the Lord our God to walk in his laws, which he set before us by his servants, the prophets.
Right. And the Lord set up laws for us, and we obeyed them not. Keep going.
Verse 11. Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law.
Everybody done transgressed this law. You see what I'm saying? Everybody done transgressed this law. So you know what? Everybody need to get right.
Right.
This ain't just about me. This ain't just about Allah. This ain't just about all the brothers and sisters in the chat. This is about the ones that don't know.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's about you because you need to know. Just like he said in the previous verse, he sent the law before you by his prophets, his servants, right? And he brought his prophets again, his servants again, since 1969 to tell you and to teach you again. Why? Why did he do that? Why would he do that? Because he's the God of mercies and forgivenesses. You see what I'm saying? That's why. Because he don't want to kill you. Give me Ezekiel 33. You know,
I knew it was coming.
Give me Ezekiel 33. You think the Lord takes pleasure in killing his people?
Come on.
That's not the point of this. That's not the point of all this.
Right.
The point of all this, the Lord wants you to live and have a long life and live and see your grandchildren and children's children and live and die of old age and then come back again and do it all over.
Right.
He wants to give you life. He wants you to understand and love him and serve him and obey him, and he can give you everything you want. He's like the father that you never had.
Right.
But he's the father that you need to have.
Right.
See what I'm saying? He's trying to show you something. He's trying to tell you something through his priests and prophets. And you should be happy and thankful every day that you're not dead, that you are in the school or even found the school and seen a video.
Right.
Because there's some lewdness going on in these other camps and now out in the world that can kill you and destroy you.
Right.
But the Lord set up honest men to help you and have you, set up right, get you right, because he wants you to live.
Right.
He doesn't take pleasure in killing you. Go ahead, read the precept.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 11. Say unto them, as I live, saith the Lord God.
As I live, saith the Lord God, as he's alive in heaven. Go ahead.
I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked.
I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked. Who are the wicked? The wicked are the ones not following, are the ones that's transgressing the law. Come on. The Lord's not happy when he kills them. Keep going.
I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked, but that the wicked turn from his way and live.
And live.
Come on.
That's the point of this. It's for you to live. You get it? We ain't telling you this so you can die.
Right.
I'm trying to help you live.
Right.
Commander Jenny Hunter been trying to help you live. You see what I'm saying? Christ came and walked the earth to help you live, not die.
Come on.
Go ahead. Go back to Daniel.
Come on, sir. If I may, let's finish that.
Go ahead.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 11. Say unto them, as I live, saith the Lord God, I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked, but that the wicked turn from his way and live. Turn ye from your evil ways. For why will ye die, O house of Israel? Come on.
Turn ye. It's you. It ain't the Lord. It's you.
Right.
It's you that's sinning. It's you. You're the reason why your life isn't like that. You see what I'm saying? You're the reason. And until you change, and until you turn from your wicked ways, you will continue to suffer unto death. You see what I'm saying? We're trying to help you live, brother. We're trying to help you live, sister. We're trying to teach you how to be a righteous sister, a righteous brother. You see what I'm saying? And it starts by changing, fearing the Lord, understanding. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead.
The book of Daniel, chapter 9, verse 11. Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore, the curse is poured upon us.
The curses of Deuteronomy 28 are poured upon us, right? Go ahead.
And the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of God, because we have sinned against him.
13.
Verse 13. As it is written in the law of Moses, all this evil is come upon us. Yet made we not our prayer before the Lord our God, that we might turn from our iniquities and understand thy truth.
See what I'm saying?
Come on.
Us as blacks, Hispanics, and natives, we got to turn from the ways of death.
Right.
America is a highway gate to death. Highway, it's like a highway gate. Highway to death. You see what I'm saying? Give me a Baruch real quick. And I'm going to close it out with Baruch unless you have something else you want to say.
If I may, sir.
Go ahead.
To young brothers, young sisters coming to the school, I will tell you this, it's a bit difficult because you don't know how to live righteous. You did not grow up around righteous people.
Right.
Your whole life has been surrounded by death. Everything you've done leads you to death. And it's hard. You coming here 20-something, 30-something, 40-something, 50-something years old. It's difficult. We'll give you that. And that's why we work with you. That's why the Lord is merciful, because he understands what you're up against. He understands the battle he puts you in.
Right.
But again, those are the conditions of the battle.
Right.
The conditions of the battle is to be surrounded by so much death that you choose life. Once you come across the ISUPK, once you come into the knowledge of this school, once you seek out the truth and find it in here, don't depart from it. Because this is your opportunity to live. I got a question for you. World War III is coming up and everyone knows it. How are you surviving? What do you think you don't have no money. I know you're broke. I know you're poor. We're poor. Everybody in the world is poor. It's not only blacks and Hispanics poor. Everybody's poor. How do you think you're gonna survive this place? How do you think you're gonna survive when there's more sanctions? How do you think you're gonna survive when they're not letting food get deported or imported to America? Mm-hmm. How do you think you're gonna survive when all the AI takes over the jobs? How do you think you're gonna survive without the Lord?
Right.
The Lord is giving you an opportunity, man. He's giving you an opportunity to come serve him. When you come serve the Lord, it said in Ecclesiastes, because there's not a servant of the Lord who's called for the Lord in dire need. I'm paraphrasing, and he hasn't come save him.
Right.
The Lord's gonna come save you, man.
Right.
We try. I know it sounds rough. We might be rude in speech, but not in knowledge.
Right.
It might not be expedient to us at some time to speak like this. We might tell you you're gonna die, but we're telling you you're gonna die so you don't die.
Right.
If I tell you, hey, that stove is hot, you're gonna burn your hand. I'm telling you because I don't want you to burn your hand on the stove.
Right.
I'm telling you, hey, don't go be a whore, because you're gonna get STDs, and you're gonna have an itch that you can't scratch, and there's gonna be a pill that you cannot take. We're telling you, don't be a pride person or whatever word, LGBTQ member, because you're gonna catch monkeypox, and you're gonna die. We want you to live.
Right.
You die. Oh, Israel, turn ye, oh, backsliding Israel. I digress.
Most High Christ, like it's about life,
right?
And we can't drill that in because this is the Brotherhood class, right?
Right.
It's about life, brother, sister. It's about that, and it's that simple. We're gonna pull this last precept. We're gonna get up out of here. Baruch, the 4th chapter. Start at just to stay on topic real quick. Start at 6, and we're gonna go back up to 1.
Come on, sir. The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 6. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved God to wrath. Ye were delivered unto the enemies, for ye provoked him that made you by sacrifices unto devils, and not to God.
Right. Keep going.
Ye have forgotten the everlasting God that brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you. For when she saw the wrath of God coming upon you, she said, hearken, O ye that dwell about Zion, God have brought upon me great mourning. For I saw the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the everlasting brought upon them. With joy did I nourish them, but sent them away with weeping and mourning.
Let's pause and stop it right there.
That's heavy.
Like, you got to understand, the Lord didn't do this because he just wanted to do this to you.
Right.
The Lord did this because you were being evil.
Right.
You were being an evil, disgusting bastard, and you played the harlot on him. So he did this not to utterly destroy you or did this and that. He did that so you'll know, like, dang, I'm far from what I once was. Let me work to get back there.
Right.
And if you keep reading, he talks about that if you do that, he's going to nourish you and build you up again.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But us, as Blacks, Hispanics, and Natives, man, we can't provoke the Lord by playing the harlot with other gods.
Right.
We can't provoke the Lord and by playing the harlot with other men or other women. You see what I'm saying? We can't provoke the Lord in no way, shape, or form. We cannot sin against the Lord our God. You understand? Let me give verse 1.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endureth forever.
This law is never going to stop enduring. I don't give a damn what your Christian pastor say. Salakia. This is what the Bible says. You understand? Right. This law endures forever. Go ahead.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
All them that keep it is going to live. But go ahead.
But such as leave it shall die.
It's that simple. Keep going.
Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
Right.
That thou mayest be illuminated.
You want to know what that light is? Go look up. We don't do it right now. But look up Proverbs 6 and 23. Keep going.
Verse 3. Give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
Don't give what is honorable and what's profitable to you to a strange nation. Like, it bothers me when I see Israelites being like, oh, you can come to the barbecue. No, the hell they cannot.
Come on.
Did you forget that Dylan Brooks shot up a damn church?
Come on.
You forget that these these oppressors are murderers?
Right.
You forget that? They just killed somebody. They just killed somebody yesterday. You forgot that, huh? That fast. You forget that you pay taxes out your paycheck and then and still suffering in the ghettos. Like, you forget that they just, you misusing your tax dollars. Your streets is messed up. Your housing is messed up.
Right.
They just lining their own pockets. You forget that, huh? That fast, huh? But you want to give, you want them, you just want to accept them for who they are. Your love for the oppressor is destroying you.
Right.
It's going to lead you to death. Keep going.
Verse 4. O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to God are made known unto us.
We should be happy. We should be happy as hell that the things that are pleasing unto the Lord, thy God, are made known to us.
Come on.
That we got it.
Right.
Could you imagine this being told, the laws and statutes being told to the Asians?
Right.
And then now we being looked at as the odd man's out? To hell with that. All these other nations read your scriptures and want to be you.
Right.
And they take your identity and want to incorporate it into them. They want to take the things that are profitable to you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Don't let that happen. Don't let that happen. Take the things that are happy unto the Lord and hold them dear to you. Hold them close to you. And build yourself up so you can build somebody else up.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So you can teach the next person and show the next person and be an example in this world and not just another number, not just another death. See what I'm saying? Was there any more else on it? No, that's it, right? If you got any closing words, go ahead.
If I may, serve the Lord. Get in class, be quiet, study, learn, become a better person.
Right.
That's it. That's all the Lord asks of you. He doesn't ask much. He asks you to become a better person. He asks you to become a better husband, a better man, a better wife, a better sister, a better child, just a better all-around human being.
Right.
The Lord is not asking much. The things he is asking of you, it saves you. It gives you life. Look, you can serve the Lord or you can serve America, man. You choose. Right. You choose. Don't worry about it. We just two niggas reading the Bible. We don't know what we're talking about. We don't know what we're talking about. Yeah, you're gonna see in the end. You're gonna see in the end. You're gonna see in the end who's right. You're gonna see in the end what school stands firm. You're gonna see in the end what race of people on this earth runs the earth. You're gonna see it. We're telling you right now, man. Come serve the Lord. I don't know what else to tell you. I love this truth so much, man. Happy are we. The things that are pleasing to the Lord was given us.
Yeah.
He didn't give it to nobody else, man. This is the highest calling you could ever get on the planet Earth. And you got it. Don't squander it, man. Don't squander it. I digress.
Con. So we got with that, we're going to close out the class. Just for y'all, like, subscribe, and share Biblical Shop. Promote this truth. Get it out there. If you missed a little bit of the class, go back and rewatch the class, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't going to do no harm. Get the views up. Drop a like in there. Also, if I could, we got the cookout coming up, October 26th through the 30th.
Right.
GoFundMe is up on the ISBK Southern Cal page. Like and subscribe to that page, man. You know what I'm saying? We drop everything that's needed. That's going on pertaining to the work of the Lord in Southern California. It's on that page. You know what I'm saying? What's the next holiday? I know it's this Friday.
Memorial blowing the trumpets.
It's the memorial blowing of the trumpets. You're gonna be having it at the school, in your respective zone. If you out here, you want to attend, just inbox ISBK Southern Cal. If you got the camp leaders number, obviously you can contact the camp leader, right? What else? Am I missing anything? Oh yeah, the cookout. I said the cookout, the GoFundMe. Yeah, make sure y'all donate to that GoFundMe. Just even if you're not gonna make it,
Right.
Support this, man. Let us have a glorious time. To help others have a glorious time as well. And if you can't make it, your best way to contribute to that is sending some funds through the GoFundMe with a donation, man. The funds will be used for all Black and brown people to have a great time. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get them funds in there if you could, right? That is October 26th through the 30th. If I can't think of nothing else. With that, Shalom Yahaba Shimi Al Shabrakatah to all the brothers. Shalom Yahaba Shamal Thumba Shimi Al Shah to all the sisters. Choose life, man.